Namaskar friends, I am Vikram Sabarwal. I am a diabetes educator. Thanks for viewing and liking my videos. Today the topic says is food pyramids for Indian patients, and likewise the quotation goes, a balanced diet is one that encompasses food from various sources and provide equal amount of energy to our body. Now coming to the main source of energy are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are of two types. We have simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates we have fruits, vegetables, sugar and milk. And complex carbohydrates we have cereals, millets, pulses, root vegetables and vegetables. Now we should include maximum of complex carbohydrates in our food. Now coming back to the quantity, carbohydrate should be 50 to 60% of our total energy requirement. That is, the total energy should come from carbohydrates is 50 to 60%. Now dietary fibers are also main component of our diet. We have two types of dietary fibers. We have insoluble and we have soluble. Insoluble are those which are not acted upon by the gut bacteria. That is, they do not get digest in our body. Now insoluble are those which are fermented in our body, in our gut. Now soluble are we have legumes, we have oats, we have wheat, we have onions, etc. They come under soluble fats. The consumption of 40 grams per day is recommended of fibers in Indians. Now the other major components are proteins, which are bodybuilding energy source. Proteins vary with age, physiological activity and with age. Physiological states, we have two sources. We have animal proteins and we have plant source of proteins. Animal proteins we have milk, we have meat, we have eggs, we have chicken and all seafoods. Plant sources we have pulses and legumes. So the consumption of protein should be 1 gram per kg body weight per day in Indians. So a 60 kg person should consume 60 grams of protein on daily basis. So coming back to the dietary fats, we have three types of fats. We have visible fats that we consume like refined oils and all other oils, vanaspati ghee that we consume. Invisible fats we have in cereals, we have in animal foods, we have in nuts and seeds, etc. Third, we have hidden fats. Hidden fats are present in all processed foods that we eat and ready to eat foods, which are invisible. You can see it on the marking of the label that what are the contents of fat in this particular pack of ready to eat food. Now, fat contributes to 20 to 30% of our total energy requirement. So 20% of fat we should consume on daily basis. So coming back to the ideal blends that we use in our kitchen, in our homes, is we should consume groundnut oil or sesame oil or rice bran oil plus mustard oil. Otherwise we can use groundnut oil, sesame oil, rice bran oil or soybean oil. And third, we can use these three and canola oil. Sunflower, palmolive and mustard are other combinations that we can use. So we have one mustard and others we have refined oils. Refined oils we can change on monthly basis. Now coming back to fruits, 100 grams of fruit per day is what is recommended by weight. Sugar we should not consume more than 10 to 15 grams per person per day. So 4 members of a family should not consume more than 20 to 30 grams of sugar per day. So you calculate it by multiplying it by 30, so you get the month's consumption of sugar. Similarly, salt is 5 grams per day. It is 3 to 5 grams exactly. So you can also calculate the salt content. Like 5 grams into 4 members is 20 grams into per day into 30 is per month consumption. It comes to around 60 milligrams, 600 milligrams of salt per day that you should consume. Milk should be 150 milliliter per day, which is recommended. All sources, either it should be cow milk, buffalo milk, goat milk or soya milk. Now main consideration is of water. In summer seasons, we should consume at least 150 ml per kg body weight per day, which is approximately 6 glasses on a daily basis. Now the major question is about vitamins that we should consume. Vitamins are also of two types, water soluble and fat soluble. Water soluble vitamins we should take with water. They are needed on daily basis. The body retains whatever amount is required and the rest is flushed out from the body. Fat vitamins are retained in our body, so they can be taken on alternate days, twice a week or once a week, depending upon what your clinician or a dietitian or a diabetic educator has suggested you to take it. So all fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E and K are stored in our body and they are not required on daily basis, whereas water soluble vitamins like vitamin C is needed on daily basis, so that we can consume on daily basis. So next time we'll talk more particularly about the disease the person is suffering and the diet that he should take in our next videos. For the time being, namaskar and good luck.